Holy! Roman Reigns just went completely nuclear on Raw. The tribal chief returned with a rage we've never seen, absolutely dismantling Seth Rollins' entire faction in one of the most brutal attacks in WWE history. But wait, it gets crazier. Dean Ambrose is reportedly thrilled with the carnage, calling it justice served. What does this mean for the Shield? Is this the start of a blood feud? Smash that subscribe button now, you won't believe what happens next. Welcome to Star Gossip TV, where WWE's most explosive moments become legendary. Last night on Monday Night Raw, the wrestling world witnessed pure, unadulterated carnage as Roman Reigns snapped in ways we've never seen before. The tribal chief didn't just attack one person, he dismantled Seth Rollins' entire factions in a vicious, methodical assault that left everyone in absolute shock. But here's the twist that will blow your mind. Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley, watched the attack from home and was reportedly jumping with JOY, calling it the best thing he's seen on WWE in years. What does this mean for the Shield Brotherhood? Is Ambrose forgiving Roman, or is this some master plan? We've got exclusive backstage footage, insider sources, and shocking predictions you won't find anywhere else. Subscribe now, this story is wilder than you can imagine. The night began normally enough. Seth Rollins' faction was celebrating in the ring after a hard-fought victory. But then the unmistakable gong of Roman Reigns hit, and the atmosphere shifted to pure dread. Reigns emerged not with his usual swagger, but with a dark, predatory energy that silenced the arena. What followed was 10 minutes of absolute carnage. Phase 1, the ambush. Reigns speared Rollins through the announce table before he could react. He then grabbed a chair and took out Rollins' knee, payback for 2014. Phase 2, the methodical takedown. He speared Bron Breakker through the barricade. Chokeslammed Bronson Reed onto the steel steps. Superkicked Sami Zayn into the LED wall. Phase 3, the final message. Reigns dragged Rollins' body to the center of the ring. He delivered a vicious CONCHAIRTO while screaming, "This is for the Shield." Star. Finally, he spat on Rollins' unconscious body before leaving. Backstage fallout. 4 superstars were rushed to local medical facilities. WWE officials were furious, with Adam Pearce calling it the worst attack I've ever seen. The locker room was divided between those supporting and condemning Reigns. The physical and psychological damage to Rollins' faction was immediate and severe. Medical reports. Seth Rollins, re-aggravated knee injury, possible torn ACL. Bron Breakker, concussion and multiple contusions. Bronson Reed, separated shoulder and broken ribs. Sami Zayn, lacerations and whiplash. Psychological impact. Rollins was reportedly raging in the hospital, demanding immediate revenge. Breakker was humiliated and angry, according to sources. The faction's future is now in serious jeopardy. WWE's response. Roman Reigns has been suspended indefinitely. There's talk of potential criminal charges if wrestlers press charges. Survivor Series plans have been completely upended. Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley, reportedly watched the attack live and was absolutely ecstatic. According to close sources, Ambrose cheered loudly throughout the entire attack. He texted several WWE stars saying, "Justice is finally served." He called Reigns personally to congratulate him. This represents a complete 180 from Ambrose's previous stance where he vowed to destroy the bloodline. Called Reigns a traitor on national television. Swore never to forgive his former Shield brother. Possible motivations. Genuine respect for old-school justice. Personal grudge against Rollins from their past. Master plan to eventually betray Reigns himself. Cross-promotional storyline between WWE and AEW. This attack has fundamentally altered WWE's landscape. Immediate consequences. Survivor Series will likely feature Rollins vs. Reigns in some form. The women's division may get pushed to main event spots temporarily. Legal action could become part of the storyline. Long-term implications. Shield reunion possibility skyrockets. Cross-promotional war with AEW becomes more likely. New stable formations as wrestlers choose sides. Wild cards. The Rock's potential return to side with Reigns. CM Punk's role in all of this chaos. Vince McMahon's possible behind-the-scenes influence. What happens next? Will Rollins seek legal action against Reigns? Is a Shield reunion actually possible now? Could this lead to cross-promotional warfare? Drop your predictions below. Subscribe now because when Rollins responds, we'll be the first to break it. 100k subs equals 24/7 updates on this blood feud.